Now we're asked to find the equation of each line in slope y-intercept form and in standard form again, and this line is going to go through the points 2, 5 and -2 to -2. So again, we're not given the slope directly, but we can calculate the point slope by using the slope formula, and we're going to let A be the first coordinate, so x1 is 2 and y1 is then 5. B has coordinates -2, -2, so x2 and y2 are both -2. And we're going to substitute in our formula, which is slope is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And when we sub in, we get 2 minus 5 over -2 minus 2, which simplifies to be -7 over -4, which is equal to +7 over +4. And so now we're going to use the coordinates from point A, which are 2, 5. So x1 is 2 and y1 is 5, and our slope we found was 7 over 4. So our formula then for point slope formula is y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. And when we substitute into that, we get y minus 5 is equal to 7 over 4 times x minus 2. And when we expand using the distributive property, we get 7 over 4x is equal to 7 over 4 times -2 is equal to minus 7 over 2. And when what we have to do next is add 5 to both sides to isolate y on one side of the equation. So now we end up with 7 over 4x minus 7 over 2 plus 5. And we need to find a common denominator to add 7 over 2 and 5. So 5 is equal to 10 over 2. And when we add that, we get y equals 7 over 4x plus 3 over 2. So our y-intercept is 3 over 2, which is 1.5. And our slope is 7 over 4. And this is in slope y-intercept form. Next, to find the equation in standard form, we're going to take our answer we got previously, and first thing we're going to do is subtract y from both sides. Now, we're going to switch this around, so we end up with 7 over 4x minus y plus 3 over 2 is equal to 0. And what we have to do next is multiply everything so that we get rid of the fractions. And what we're going to multiply by is the lowest common denominator, which is 4. So when we multiply everything by 4, we get 4 times 7 over 4x is equal to 7x. 4 times minus y is -4y. And 4 times 3 over 2, and be careful here, 2 goes into itself once and 2 goes into 4 times twice, so we end up with 2 times 3, which is +6. So we end up with 7x minus 4y plus 6 is equal to 0. And this is the equation in standard form.